Showing Vafaei to break. One.
Excellent long pot to kick things off from Judd Trump in frame 4. It was almost a gimme, that, wasn't it, after what we've seen so far? He would have expected to get that, and did. It was a poor break off from Hossein, it has to be said.
Green ball.
But just the 1 point from it. And I think the Judd Trump of maybe 5 years ago or so might have had a dip at the blue there. Might have even tried to pot the green, but not so now. He reads his man. He knows he's got Hossein under pressure. And he thinks, I'll take that red and I'll put you on the baulk cushion. I'm not going to give you anything.
That's not quite good enough. You need to get that cue ball tight on the ball cushion, especially with Judd Trump coming to the table behind you. This could be one of his specials here. Ooh. I think he thought that was in. Right, bit of a chance now as we show you that red wobbling in the jaws there. Looked like it was in the pocket at one stage.
What?
Such an important frame, even in the best of 19. If he can go to the mid-session interval 3-1 down, he'd be quite happy. 4-0, he'd be straight on the practice table. But that's usually the case when you're struggling a little bit and you go into the bunch, you finish on absolutely nothing. Let's have a look at this again. It wasn't an easy pack to go into, but he got the required backspin, but didn't get the correct contact.
Yeah, he needed to stun that, didn't he? More with, not with topspin, but to keep the cue ball going forwards rather than the backspin to bring it backwards. That was, he was always asking a lot playing it that way, but it was his choice. And he's interested in this red up into the green pocket. A very similar mirror image shot to the one Judd played in the previous frame. It's not the one to the middle he's looking at. It's the one at the edge of that cluster into the green pocket. But I think it's too tight.
Hossein Vafaei.
I think it's a bit early to call this a must-win frame, Dennis, but it's not far off.
Well, as I mentioned, if you go to the mid-session interval and you've lost all 4 frames, you haven't settled. A little shake of the head there. He knows that. But mind you, he's forgotten about that. He knows he could have won 2 frames. You've got to put that at the back of your mind. Get on with things.
Just wondering whether Judd might be tempted at this red near the yellow pocket. He could play it in such a way as to leave the cue ball near the right middle pocket. Wouldn't be leaving an easy red for his opponent. Same could be said for the red to the right middle pocket. He's having a look to see what would I leave if I leave the cue ball there. Potentially could turn that into a shot to nothing.
One.
Oh, that's a shot of a very confident player. Cue ball tucked up in the cushion. To roll that in made it look easy. He's just looking to see what would happen if he canned that red to the right of the yellow. But the main part of this shot is to make sure you pot the blue, let the white take care of itself. Gone slightly wrong. I think he might possibly
6.
be able to take this red on, and he could finish on the black if he can get the cue ball past the brown. Yeah, it's sort of round about a half ball contact, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't pot this and get on the black.
Seven.
He played it perfectly. He's got the pink or the black. The black will get him into the reds. As you can see, they're all blocking each other. So an early key shot coming up here. How's your luck, Judd? At first glance, not so good. There might be one that'll go into the right middle pocket, but couldn't have played that much better.
No, he played that well, didn't he? Avoided the first red as he had to and arced it around it. Now this red underneath the pink is potable, I think, as is the one nearest the cue ball. Maybe slightly annoyed with himself as he walks back to his chair.
14.
That was 4-0 right there if that red goes in, and he knows it. That's about as emotional as Judd gets now in the chair. Always likely to undercut those when you're so close to them. Now what's he left? Maybe a plant to the left middle pocket. There's a lot of distance between those two reds. We can see they're lined up for the middle pocket. Playing the one up into the yellow pocket through the gap. Nicely played. There's the cue ball.
It's coming close to the pocket.
1.
Oh, he's left an awkward black. Does he fully commit on the black? Yeah, this is a shot. If you take it on, you're canning into the two reds. It's a must pot, otherwise you're going to put your opponent in. Big shot this, and a tough shot. Wonderful bit of cueing. Fabulous shot from Hossein Vafaei. That one shot there deserves to win a frame.
8.
Incredible bravery and courage on display there from Hossein. It was a must pot, but it wasn't a must attempt. He didn't have to do that. But having gone for it and got it.
9.
What a shot that was.
$60.
Just got to be a bit careful here. You see, there's a gap there, a delicate little screw shot, but he could cannon the red or the pink. He's got the one to the middle pocket, but this is the shot to play, but just got to be careful with the cue ball here. It's a delicate little one. He's playing the cannon by the looks of it.
70.
And that's not bad. Might need the rest. Not sure if he can reach this. But you're trying to keep everything as simple as possible for yourself. keeping control of this cue ball now. Stephen Hendry
23.
mentioned he was losing the white quite a bit earlier on, but this will make
24.
up for it, but still got quite a lot to do here.
$30. $32.
This is where it starts getting a little bit more difficult now from the positional point of view. That's knocked the red into an awkward spot. Not that that
38.
would make a great deal of difference because he's not going to need all the reds. This helps getting this one out of the way. The one next to blue.
39.
Needs to pull up though. Just about.
$46.
Quick look at the scoreboard. He's a few pots away from securing his first frame.
47.
Yeah, it's the same pattern as the other frames though, isn't it, Dennis? Because he's got right to the line here in this frame and he's just starting to lose that cue ball again. He's left all the difficult reds till last, which isn't the end of the world. If he were to make a mistake here, the counter clearance is extremely difficult.
Has he fluked it? He has. Wow. He turns around and apologizes,
54.
but no wonder he's got a big broad smile on his face. Because that was a nervy one he played there, and the cannon on the black came to the rescue. Well, he'll enjoy his interval now a bit better, but the double here to make
60.
absolutely certain of the frame. But what a timely fluke that was, Sean.
Absolutely it was. Yes, it was. 53 ahead with 51 on. I don't blame him for leaving that red on the side cushion. This one up by the green's the danger ball because it's an easy one for Snooker in behind. Should Judd get a chance?
Same Vafaei. 60.
Well, barring Snookers, he's got his first frame on the board. Oh, the white's in.
Foul.
And that is the
Same
end of the frame.
On the front.
Judd just nudges the green. I think, well, Judd will certainly be happy, but Hossein Vafaei, he'll be delighted to have taken that last frame. And we go to the mid-session interval. It's 3-1 to Judd Trump.